love, beautiful divine beings. This is Miss Aura Light Divine coming to you on this beautiful divine day of October the 1st, 2019. And I'm coming with my number 2 video. And my number 2 video, I'm really just gonna go ahead and jump into this whole thing running. Like doing YouTube, I'm actually doing this for a purpose. Like, it's been so many years that I wanted to do a YouTube channel, and I just been so nervous, I've had a lot of fear associated with like just putting myself out there with YouTube, simply because maybe 2 people, maybe 3 people, 10 people, like you really never know like how many people is gonna see your YouTube video. I've always tended to be a extroverted introvert. So what that means is I love to be very social when I'm out and about in the world. But I'm so much introverted when it comes to the things that are closest, to my heart. Like maybe different things that I struggle with, insecurities, like different fears, anxieties and things like that. That's something that I keep to myself. So like with this YouTube video, the purposes of this YouTube video is for me to heal by facing my fears, and pressing record. I mean, like, yes, like I bought all this type of stuff. I got this little light, and all this stuff to do my little YouTube video. And it's like, okay, well, I got the tubes now, or I got the tools, so now all I gotta do is press record on my YouTube. Okay. And so yeah, this is a really vulnerable like situation for me, but like we don't know, we're not promised our tomorrows. Like only God knows our destiny. So I'm tired of waiting. My YouTube video comes out of me tired of waiting to be perfect, tired of waiting for the perfect situation, the perfect circumstances for me to feel like I'm ready. Like, what the hell is ready? And please do, y'all know that I am healing. So a lot of times, like in my video, like I might be using cuss words, and this and that, but it don't really make my spirit feel ultimately fulfilled. So I am healing and working through like using, more healthy language and stuff like that, to where I'm not cussing all the time or like putting a lot of cuss words in the things that I'm saying. But anyway, yeah, so me doing this YouTube is a healing experience for myself, and I really ultimately want to be able to share my healing experience with whoever finds my channel and resonates with the things that I do share with y'all. And so tonight, my number 2 YouTube video is gonna be about depression. This is something that like depression, like I heard about depression, coming up and things like that. Like you hear about depression, but a lot of us never really associate ourselves like with depression. So tonight I'm just gonna be sharing my experience with depression and like a little bit of the journey that I've been on like with this. And so my depression has stemmed from me losing my closest loved ones, number 1, and then also like being in several like accidents that could have been fatal to my life. Like, and when I say accidents, I mean car accidents that could have been fatal to my life, that by the grace of God I survived. So different situations that have contributed to me experiencing depression. So I know like it may be whoever is watching my channel, like you may find my channel and you be like, depression, like what, depression, what is that, you know what I mean, what is depression? And so like I've done group counseling, and I've also done like personal one-on-one counseling for my depression. And so this video, I know I'm like 4.5 minutes in, and like whoever this is resonating with and whoever's sticking with me right now, peace and love to y'all, and I hope this benefits y'all's life. And so yeah, like I said, I've been in a different group and one-on-one counselings and things like that. So what I'm going to be sharing with y'all tonight is literature, you know, tools that was given to me in my sessions. And what they gave me was, I don't know if y'all can really see that, but what they gave me was something from NAMI, the National Alliance of Mental Health Illnesses. I know that kind of sounds spooky, like, ooh, mental health, you know what I mean? And so anyway, I'm making this video for people out there like me, you know, you may not have any information or knowledge about depression or mental illnesses or things like that, and I'm gonna just be for you what I wish I would have had when I was going to YouTube and like looking around, because I love to look at YouTube. I love to look at YouTube videos, and sometimes you just be looking for that specific video to like get you right. So right now, like, I hope this resonates with somebody, but I'm just gonna share with y'all some of the tools that was given to me to help me cope with depression from losing the closest family members to me, and then also like staring death in the face, you know, from different accidents that I've been in and things like that. And so first and foremost, I'm just gonna go ahead and start out with what depression is. Depression, and I'm reading right off the literature that I got from my classes. So depression is more than just feeling sad or going through a rough patch. It's a serious mental health condition that requires understanding and medical care. Left untreated, depression can be devastating for the people who have it and for their families. Fortunately, with early detection, diagnosis, and a treatment plan consisting of medication, psychotherapy, and lifestyle choices, many people do better. So based off of that, I'm just gonna go ahead and go into some of the symptoms of depression with y'all. And so just like any other mental illness, and this is coming right from NAMI, people with depression experience symptoms differently. So everybody's different. So the way depression might affect me or affect you or other people, you know, is different from person to person. And so, but for most people, depression changes how they function day to day. Common symptoms of depression include change in sleep, changes in appetite, lack of concentration, loss of energy, lack of interest, low self-esteem, hopelessness, a change in movement, physical aches and pains. And so those are some of the symptoms, and some of the causes listed here for depression is trauma. They go into genetics, like when it says genetics, like mood disorders and risk of suicide tend to run in families, but genetic inheritance is only one factor. So that's only one thing when I speak about genetics. Life circumstances, marital status, financial standings, and where a person lives have an effect on whether a person develops depression. But it can be a case of chicken or the egg. You know how that go. So those are the symptoms and causes of depression, and some other causes of depression can be like brain structuring, other medical conditions that you may already have, and then also drug and alcohol abuse as well. And so to be diagnosed with depression, a person must experience a major depressive episode that has lasted longer than 2 weeks. The symptoms of a major depressive episode include loss of interest or loss of pleasure in all activities. So things that you like really love to do, like if you were a real creative individual, and you know, it's just like so many different things that you're really passionate about, and like all of a sudden you have a loss of interest in those things. That can be something that diagnoses a change in your appetite or weight, sleep disturbances, feeling agitated or feeling slowed down, feeling fatigued, like tired and things like that, feeling of low self-worth, guilt or shortcomings, difficulty concentrating or making decisions, and suicidal thoughts or intentions. So to be diagnosed with depression, these are some of the different things that a doctor would look for, you know, when they are wanting to diagnose you with depression. And so the treatments here as NAMI presents for us is medications can help with depression, psychotherapy, which includes cognitive behavioral therapy, family focused therapy, and interpersonal therapy, brain stimulation therapies, light therapy, exercise, alternative therapies including acupuncture, meditation and nutrition, self-management strategies and education, and then also mind, body, spirit approaches such as, again, meditation, faith, and prayer. So those are some of the treatments for depression. And then it's kind of like a long list of coping skills. So I'm just gonna go through like some of the coping skills that you can utilize if you do recognize yourself as being depressed. Like, this ain't nothing that you gotta talk to nobody else about, that you gotta share with your friends or your family. This is really just kind of like a self-evaluation, like a self-check for yourself. Like, if you found my video and some of the things that I'm saying is like resonating with you, like damn, you know what I mean? Like, I do feel that way sometime, and like I am experiencing these type of things in my life. Like, that's for you, you know, personally. Like, if you want to reach out to somebody, you know, for help, that's amazing. But like right now, what I'm doing with my YouTube video is just sharing my experience and like my realization that, like, even though I'm able to smile, you know, and keep pushing through my days, like, well, damn, you know, like, I am experiencing some of these things, and maybe I am depressed. You know, like, maybe some of these things that I'm struggling with throughout my day-to-day is because of depression, you know. So I'm just like bringing these tools forth, so anybody that finds my YouTube channel and resonates with what I do have to offer, you can benefit from this ultimately. So some coping skills, if you do like feel like that you may be depressed, that was presented to me in counseling was ask for help, you know. Reach out to somebody that you trust, like somebody that you can confide in, somebody that you don't feel like is gonna judge you or anything like that. You can inspire yourself, you know, by just doing different things, like carry something positive, like a stone, you know, like a meditation stone, a crystal or something like that, that brings you good energy, that brings you good vibrations, that helps you throughout the day, that like when you do feel yourself feeling a certain type of way, that you can go ahead and grab onto that stone and just kind of meditate on it, you know, to elevate yourself to a higher place, a higher feeling, a higher state of being. And also, let's see what else. Cry. You know, a lot of people don't like to cry, but when you do cry, it's a sign of release. It is definitely a release when you do cry. So that is something that you can harness. And take good care of your body.